Hey everybody, I wanted to do another book review. I am a complete book nerd and a book hoarder, and probably someday I'm gonna die because my books have fallen down on top of me. I've actually become very picky lately about the books I purchase, especially when it comes to books on religion and Wicca and paganism. But this book I picked up a couple of months ago, and I just read through it. It's called The Wicca Handbook by Eileen Holland, Holland, and there's a foreword by Raymond Buckland. But I get frustrated with books regarding Wicca because I feel like they put a lot of filler stuff in there, and most of the books that I purchased probably in the last 5 or 6 years, I don't even read the first probably 3 or 4 chapters, just because it goes over the basics of Wicca and stuff like that. The reason I love this book, this is good for beginners, for people who've been practicing for a long time, is it really makes things very simple. It's almost, Idiot's Guide to Wicca, I guess. Although I do have that book, it's alright. But this one I like because, it starts off, it just kind of breaks down, the Wiccan year, and, they don't put a lot of fillers in it, winter solstice, a couple of sentences. That's perfect, because then you're more apt to go out and research it and make it more personal than just going by what a book says. Which I really like. It goes over, the witch's tools, your book of shadows, all that, and all the elements. I love the way that they, break up the elements, like the earth, and then they have for money spells, magic, rock magic, fertility. They have the planets, the time, the season, anything that's related to the earth. It's all right there. Just really simple. And what else do we have in here? Just a basic casting of spells. It gives you, some prayers you can say, but a lot of it is kind of fill in the blanks, so you can put your own, god or goddess that you, want to use. It talks about different moons, how to make spells, writing spells, and then it covers some things about areas that you might want to create a spell in, like creativity. It lists, the correspondence for creativity. Fertility, it goes over, health and healing, just the basic topics that you'd find in any, spell book, I guess. But it doesn't tell you the spell itself. It gives you, the correspondence. You can create your own spell, which I really like, because I think that's how we learn and that's how we grow in our path. So, anybody can pick up a book and cast a spell, but I think it's more powerful when you create it yourself, with the intent and, doing the research and really learning and getting a grasp of what you're doing. Covers law and justice, and let's see, money and business, psychic work, but there was also wisdom. Okay. Goes over the cardinal points, which I think is really important. A lot of, what they represent, and all their correspondence to what that point is. Goes over heavenly bodies, all the planets. They do the little magic squares. I've never ever understood those, so the different types of moons, the new moon, crescent moon, waxing moon, full moon, waning moon, you know, all that. And talks about the animal kingdom, the different correspondence with the animals, what they represent. So this is just, it's really, there's a lot of information in I mean, it's really not that big of a book. It goes over colors, metals, rocks and gemstones. It's just a good kind of handbook. Oh, letters, numbers. It's just a really, really good handbook, you know, for anybody that's starting out or has been practicing for a long time. At one time, I was just buying anything that I could get my hands on. I've kind of backed off from that now because, like I said, I've really found that I've become really disappointed and feel like I've wasted a lot of money on, you know, some of the books that I've purchased. Just because a lot of it I skip through because it's all the same stuff over and over and over again. So this one definitely I paid $16.95 at Borders. I actually think I got a discount because I've got a card. Somebody with my addiction has to have a card. So yeah, I would, you know, really recommend, you know, checking this book out if you're looking for something new to read. I keep it right on my nightstand. I look through it like every couple of days or whatever. I use it, you know, I've got it right, well, my nightstand and my altar is like right side by side, so I keep it close by because there's lots of good information in it, especially when you're writing spells and everything. So again, it's the Wiccan Handbook by Aline Holland, and go check it out.